Hello and welcome to Barcelona and the Catalunya GP circuit. Our race today will be the usual 20-minute race on the default date, starting today at 7 o'clock in the morning. A couple of reasons for that. It's a nicer lighting and also it's a bit cooler, it's a bit easier on the front tyres. I haven't done a midday race, but starting at 7 o'clock in the morning is only going to help in that front. We've got medium cloud, standing start, no pit stops and a heavy rubbered circuit. Our opponents will be the usual maxed out JCW Mini grid on 120 skill level with high aggression, and once again today we're starting plumb last. So, without further ado, let's get trackside and let's go racing. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. Bit of body work there. Possibly a bit of mine as well. Pretty sure that's not an overtaken spot there. So I did this race earlier today. And I wanted to see how high up I could get, and I drove any way I could to achieve it, and I was able to get to the front on the last lap, but I had to drive like an absolute tool to get there, and in a way that if you were in this class in real life, you might get away with it once, and then after that you would just be the most hated person on the entire grid, and you would never be welcomed back again. So I'm going to drive this in a way that, you know, I know all these people and I've got to race them again. So good around there. They're so good around that tight right hand corner. Now normally first corner doesn't really work very well for me because they're too good on the brakes, but we'll give it a try. Around the outside. Oh, that was a bit tight. I was a bit naughty there. Squeezed them a little bit. No harm, no foul. This work again. Take 2. I was so close to being there as well. Greedy on turn 1 there. They're very good on the last 2/3 of that corner. Sorry, 1/3, not 2/3. You sort of get the line right, you gain in the first 2/3, and then they just seem to have a better exit. I tried mixing it up. I think how I do it seems to be the best for the car. Oops. Right, this could be interesting. So they are able to hang it out around the outside here. Sort of have to make the difference early. Cool, fantastic. He's dropped well back. That's great. So yeah, driving sensibly, I'll just finish my story. So driving sensibly, I think the most we can really hope for is a top 6 to 8, I would say. I think anything more than that would be a bit of luck and a little bit of aggression. Which at the moment you'd say is a bit silly because we've got 11.5 minutes to go and we are sitting in P10 now, looking at the back of P9, but it's that close. It's very, very close. Oh, missed the apex a little bit there. good. Oi, Bailey's nearly off. This could be opportunity. This could be an opportunity for us. Nice. Oh, I missed it again. It's just absolutely brilliant. Cheers, lads. Ah! Oh no! You Wally. Oh, you had it. Where did the front end go? Just turned in far too aggressively. Front end just couldn't cope with it, could it? Major mistake now, Andy. No more. So if we can get Jacob ahead, that'll be brilliant. Oh, incoming. Crikey. I'll send you the bill. I was a little bit slow into there, but I didn't think I was that much slower. The trouble is that those two corners I have to push really hard because that's the only place we really make up time. Did a bit too good of a job there. Needed him to be the other side of me, really. But what brilliant racing though, isn't it? It's just brilliant. You wouldn't say they were AI. Easy. So I've got the back of the car a little bit loose on the brakes, and it's there intentionally because it just helps. It can sometimes hinder you, but if you get it right, it really helps to get the car rotated. Right, I reckon we can get Jacob out of here now. This nice. Right, we're not quite done yet, I don't think. Need to block him off now. Brilliant, fantastic. Right, now we're in bonus territory. Just slightly over rotated on the left part of the chicane there. Right, we've got 2 more laps, haven't we? Yeah, 2 more laps. What can we do? Can we get west? Let's give it a go. Not by doing that, we're not. Come on, front end. Very, very poor. So we get that hooked up here. That's nice. Okay. Sergio Perez. Can we? That'd be a bit of a cheeky manoeuvre. No. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to have a go here. We might even be able to get Ellis. Maybe. Got to get these two absolutely cock on. Which I haven't. fair enough. Right, maybe into the right. Maybe. It's not done though. Yes! I'm sure I gave him room there. I'm sure he had room. Ooh, nice. So, skip cool down lap. 55, 7. Yeah, so the faster laps were kind of spread out, aren't they? Yeah, that was good fun, that. Yeah, not a bad effort. I'm pleased with that. Right, let's get into the replay, shall we? Well, what an absolutely fantastic race. Thank you very much to all the Razor team. The AI here is absolutely brilliant. I don't know why. I've had this game for a very, 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 very long time. I've never once been here. I really wish I had. Same as Jerez. I just thought it was going to be too big, too open. What's the point? But it's produced really, really great racing. I'm really, really pleased. The AI it's really, really, really well balanced. There's a couple of places we've got a slight edge. So into here we've got a slight edge on the entry to this tight left, and then the next left, right is the area. So those three corners here are the three places we have a slight edge. They're really, really good in the last sector, especially the tight right hand that drops after the apex downhill, or just on the apex. My car, you turn in, everything's all good, it's all sweet. The rear's a little bit loose because you're turning in off the curve on the left hand side, and then you get to the apex and it all changes, and they're able just to hold a stable, consistent, tight line. Actually, they actually take a wider line than what they could take, and even if we take the corner just right, they're still, it's just they just seem to be able to do it better than what I can. But everywhere else, I would say, is very, very good. They're slightly better into a couple of braking zones, but you can match it. But then they sacrifice the exit, and if you match it, you sacrifice your exit as well. And overall, you're better off slow in, fast out. It's better for the tyres that way. So yeah, it's just brilliant. And if you ever get the chance to do it, don't make the same mistake I did. If you are already, give it a go, because you won't regret it. It's just absolutely brilliant. So I would expect a trip to the steward's room after this race. My move on Ellis at the end of the lap, even I'm not sure exactly how fair it was. So the reason I fast forwarded to this point to do this summary is because I want to be able to get to the last lap, and I want to see if it was me that pushed off Ellis or if Ellis drove off the circuit, because when I turned in, I never actually really got the front end hooked up. By the time I got on the throttle, the front end was still a little bit loose, and my car did drift out wider than I'd expected it to, or wanted it to. Interesting line. So I would like to go back and just have another look at it. So let's do exactly that. Please forgive the controls visible at the top of the screen. So let's Let's get through to the last lap. Excuse me. Right, so is this right? So this is the last lap. Right, so we're now coming up to the point. So I sort of launch in. It's a kind of like this is the last ditch effort, isn't it? Right, okay. This is not going to be the best view. So let's get onto chase. Yeah, that will tell us what we need to know, won't it? Right, let's now slow this down. Alright, so you can see my car starting to drift out a little bit, but not as much as Ellis's. He's driven off the circuit on his own. I've given... Ooh, that's... Oh. Oh, I'm on the right side of the white line. There is just about... If Ellis was right on my door, I would expect a bit of a slap on the knuckles for that one. However, in the steward's room, I would argue very heavily. Granted, I might have been a little bit wider than maybe I should have been. However, he has essentially driven off the circuit of his own accord. If we look back at that again, so he's drifting wide by that point there. We're not even close to the exit of the corner, and he's already... Yeah, okay. I would argue that one very, very strongly. I'd be quite happy to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And until the next time, we'll see you later.